Hello friends, today in this tutorial we will be building a YouTube videos page clone inside a CSS Flexbox. You can see here, this is the demo here. So basically whenever you open youtube.com and you watch your favorite video, this is the UI that you see. Basically this is the older UI, the new UI has been changed here. If you open any sort of video to just see this, basically this contains the video player for YouTube, and this also contains the suggested videos. So we will try to replicate this design. That is, you can also see this nav bar appearing here. So if you just click it, this is your nav bar. This is your search field where you search your videos. There is search button out there, and this is the basically the title of the video. Subscribe button is also there, the channel icon, the share button, all these buttons are there. So how much views are there, likes button, dislikes button, the publish date, and a short little description about the video, and this is a comment section. So we need to try to replicate this using HTML and CSS, and we will be using CSS Flexbox for building this. So you can see the people who commented on this video will be there. So basically it will be a complete YouTube clone, and basically we will be building the videos page, not the home section. But whenever you open any sort of video, you will see this video player also. If you just open this video, the video will play. I am just opening my own video. So basically here we are using the iframe tag, and this contains this subscribe button, and you can see the number of views, likes and dislikes. All these icons we will be embedding. So here we are using material icons for this font awesome icons to display these icons. This is the subscribe button, and there is this section, guys. You can see this suggested video section. So basically the videos that you are watching, after which, so related videos or suggested video section up next. So this is the upload button, notification button, and this is the channel icon. So basically this is the older interface. You have seen these interface 2-3 years ago, but still it is a very good opportunity to learn how to design this interface from scratch using simple HTML and CSS. We will not be using any sort of third-party framework such as Bootstrap or Tailwind CSS. It will be done entirely in pure HTML and CSS. And you can see the publish date, the description about the video. This is a comment section, how many comments, and this is a footer section that you see here. If I drag down, you will now see this is a footer section that you see. So all this we will be building in from scratch, guys. If you're watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. This is a YouTube logo, you can see here. This is a sidebar section, so it is completely responsive. If you see here, it is completely responsive. So if you viewing on mobile devices, you can see here this is for mobile devices. If I change here like this, so this is for tablet devices, and this is for PC devices. You can see that. So it is completely responsive. So we will try to replicate this design using CSS Flexbox. You can see that. So for building this YouTube clone, guys, I have given the link in the description of the blog post. So this is the blog post I have written here on codingshiksha.com. So basically it's a CSS3 Flexbox YouTube videos page here. So only a single file will be there, which is index.html file, which is required for this application. So simply you can go to the blog post and simply copy paste the source code. It is there inside the description of the blog post. So simply go and copy paste it. So now let's start building this application, guys, from scratch. So first of all, I have this editor here. So basically what I will do is that I will create a new file, which is index4.html, and basically we will be giving a title that is YouTube videos page UI clone in HTML5 and CSS3. So I will make it side by side so that you can see clearly what we are building here. So So what I will do is that I will open this with live server. So now it is currently empty, nothing is there. So the very first thing guys we need to do is that we need to copy paste the CDN for font. These are the different kinds of icons and the fonts that we are using. So you need to copy paste the font icons. So simply paste it. So the people which are joining it for the very first time guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel. So here we are building YouTube clone. This is especially the videos page, so where you view your videos. So this is embedded inside the iframe tag. This contains the title, subscribe button, number of views. This is a suggested video section. This is the upload button, notification icon, users. You can also see the sidebar section. So all this we will be building from scratch. So let's start. So first of all guys, we need to build out the header section. So for building out the header section, it is required. First of all, we will write HTML. So right here, we will write step by step. So we will have a div tag and we will attach a class to it of app-wrap. So basically this will be the header section guys, which will be masthead. And inside this, we will have a header tag and we will be attaching a class to it of masthead bg style. So inside this we will have the logo, which is the YouTube logo. For this we will have the logo container class. So basically guys, inside this logo container we will have basically a hamburger btn hamburger icon. So basically when you click this, this will open the menu, which will be sidebar. So here we need to use this icon, which is material icons class md dark md. So md dark simply means that medium, and md inactive. So this needs to be menu. So now guys, you will see this menu hamburger icon that you see here. So when we click this, the menu will show. So we will attach this simple function to it. Right here you will now see this function to this div here. So on click. So when we click this here, on click. So when we click this, we will toggle, we will call this function which is toggle here. So whenever we click this, we need to show the menu. Sorry. After this guys, we will be showing the logo in the href here. We have a class of logo here. That's it. So basically this is a logo container class. So this is done now. After this, we will have the input search field. Let me also write this first of all, the HTML part here. So this will be search field. So for this we will have a div section which will have the class of search. Then we will have an input field which will have the of type search, and we will be giving a class to it of search dash input. And basically inside this, the results variable, the results will be 5, and name is equal to, I think, is s. I think we don't need these attributes here, so simply we have attached this class of search input. After this we will have a simple button here. Here we will have this I tag. So this will be material icons md18 md dark. So this will be a search icon guys. So you will now see this is a search icon which is ready here. And also we need to attach this class which is search button. So now we need to style these two sections, guys, which is inside the header section. First is the logo and this hamburger icon. Second is the search field. So now we will move to the CSS part. So right here you just need to create a separate file for this style.css. We will include this file. So we need to create this file style.css. So right here. So now we will move to the part here where we will be writing these CSS styles. So first of all, we will target all the elements and basically we will change the box sizing to border box. You can see that. And also we need to change the body background color to this color, which is F5, F5, F5. So now you can see the, and we need to target all the icons which are there for this application. So basically we are changing the font size of all the icons to 18 pixel on, you can see that. So you just need to write these. After this, we also need to change its background color as well. So these are the custom styles which needs to be changed. Let me write it. So this applies to all the icons which are there. You can now see the icon color is changed to light gray color. So you can customize this color accordingly. And after this, guys, what we need to do is that let me see if I have uh, after this we will now target this class which is the parent class, which is app wrap. So here we will be using Flexbox, so we need to change the display property to flex, and we will say flex direction to column. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well, and then we will be giving height to 100 view height. So after this we will have the head class, which is masthead. So here we need to change the z index to 1 and flex to none. You can see that. So after this, guys, what we need to say here is that, so for all these sections, guys, we need to change the display to flex. So if you see here, let me paste it and explain to you. So here we are targeting multiple sections. Here you can see that logo container, user container, all these sections we are targeting at once and changing this display property to flex. And after this, what we need to do is that uh, now basically we will target our let me see. So first of all, guys, let me write all the HTML first and then I will style it because I am confused to how to write the CSS. So basically you will now see, first of all we will write all the HTML which is required. So basically after this search field, we will basically write the user section, which is user section. So inside this user section, guys, we will have a div. Basically it has having the class of user container, and then we have simply a button inside this to upload it. So it will simply say upload, and this class button will be having this class which is btn upload. And also we also have a second href So inside this we will have a icon. So inside this icon, let me give it a class which is material icons md dark. So basically this will be for the notifications, none. So you will now see there is this bell icon, which is the notification bell icon that you see. And next we got is our uh, which is, let me give it a class which is button profile. That's it. So this completes this header section, guys. You can see this completes it header section. So after this we will have this navigation menu which is there inside the sidebar. So this will be navigation drawer. So basically whenever you click this hamburger icon, this navigation will be showing here. So first of all, what we need to do, we will have a div which will have this ID navigation drawer, and this will have this class which is bg style, and it will be hidden by default. And inside this we will have different icons. First, material icons md dark, md18 the size, and this will be for the home icon. You will now see the home icon. And similarly fashion, guys, we will have the second one. So we will have the class here which is again material icons md dark, md18, and this one is for account. So account underscore circle. So now you can see that. So the next one is for playing the video, guys. It is very simple. Again the same classes, material icons md dark, md18, and this time this will be play underscore circle. So you can see play button, and then we will have, basically if you see here, we also need to have the span tag. So inside the span tag we will have home written here, then we have another span which will be my channel, and then we have is subscriptions. You can now see, and after this, guys, we will have another I tag which is again material icons md dark, md18, and this time this will be for history. So which are the videos that you have watched, and this will be history here like this. Then we have another list item inside this navigation drawer, again material icons md dark, md18, and this time this will be schedule. So this is the schedule icon, and basically the we will have a span which will say watch later. So after this, guys, we will have another thing which will be for, if you see, material icons md dark, md18, and this will be for the list. So basically here we will say judo. So basically this will be a heading first of all. After this H5 playlist. This will be inside playlist. You will see all this. So if I paste it here, so this will be inside playlist section, guys. You can see that you see, and after this we will have another span tag which will say that show more. So it will have this class which is btn flat. So this is the navigation drawer, guys. Now we will write the next section, which is this is now complete. You can now see this is the navigation drawer, and this is now the scroll section. The next section. So basically here we will have a div which will have this class of scroll. So here we will have the content. So div content class. Inside this we will have an article tag which will have the class main, and this will be the actual section which will have the class of player. So inside we will have a iframe tag. The source will be equal to whichever video you need to embed inside your this application. So you can take any video, but we will take this video. So now you can see this video is now there. You can even play this video right here. This video will play. And then we will have the next section, guys, which is now it is complete here, which is a lead section. So section, it will have this class of BG style. So here we will have the first of all the title of the video. So you can just give the title of your own video here inside this h1 tag. So after this, guys, we will have some properties related to this video, such as number of views, number of likes, dislikes. So inside this div here we will display a image, and basically this image will be having some classes attached to it, which is image profile, media figure, and basically the source will be equal to the thumbnail here of the image. So I will just copy this. So just copy this. So now you will now see there is this button here. This is a channel icon, obviously. After this we will have media body, and once again we will have the channel name here. So we can replace channel name like this. And then we will have the subscribe section, so where people can subscribe to your channel. So inside this section we will have a simple button of subscribe button, and basically here we can just display icon, simple icon of subscribe. So subscribe. So there is class here, material icons, MD. If you see here, this is MD light, MD18, and then we will have this icon which is play circle underscore filled. So now you can see, guys, this is the, let me see the icon here. And here we need to display the number of subscribers it has, this channel. Let me just paste it once again if I write something wrong here. So now you can see that, guys, there is this subscribe icon here which is displaying here. So now we need to display the subscriber count, how many subscribers are there. So inside this pans section, which is, I think I have 23,000 subscribers. So class will be subscribe dash count. So after this, guys, after this ends, so if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. Our subscriber goal is, you can see only 12% is increased. So we need to reach the 100% mark. So please subscribe the channel. So after this, guys, we will also have a horizontal line we need to have here. So here we will have this. So here you will now see this is the scroll section that we are talking about here. I think this is a scroll section. So after the navigation drawer, we have this scroll section. So scroll section here. So you can see the number of subscribers are present here, and after this what we need to do is that there is a div which is ending here. So here we need to display the number of views that this video has got. So you can see 27,372. So after this, guys, we will have, let me just, after this section here, this is a section here. This is the actual section, guys, you are seeing here. Let me paste it here. What I will do is, guys, we will just write all the HTML. It is very, you can see a lot of HTML is there. So it is not possible for me to write all the HTML. So what I will do is that I will copy paste all the HTML, and then I will be writing the CSS line by line. So you can see that it's a lot of HTML. So I have given in the description of this live stream, so you can go to it and copy paste it. If I paste it, you can see this is the overall structure here. This is the header section. This is the overall navigation drawer, and this is the actual video. This is a channel information, number of views, subscribers, subscribe button. This is dislike, like button, published on 27th 2014. And this is a comment section. This is a suggested video section, related videos. So now we just need to style this using the CSS Flexbox module. So now we will be moving to this uh, CSS part. We will be using Flexbox as I already told you. So Vikas is saying dedication. So please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well, guys. So we will go to our CSS here, and right here at the very top, we will delete all the stuff here and start from scratch. So here we will be styling first of all the material icons that you see. So inside the material icons, guys, we need to change the font size of all the icons to respective sizes. You can see that. And also we need to change the background color as well. So do like this. So background color is also changed. And then basically now we will target the actual body. So we will change this background color to this F5, F5, F5. After this, we will now target this class, which is BG style. So this is the class we have given, BG style. And for this, we will first of all need to change the background to white. And we need to give it a border of 1 pixel solid. This is a color which is E2, E2, E2. So now you can see slightly we have got a border at the very top. You can see that this is a border that you see. So this is the actual border that we got. So after this, guys, we will now target our navigation drawer. So we will have the border from the top position to 0. And also now we will target all the elements. We'll change the box sizing to border box. And now basically we will target the wrap. So first of all, hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well, guys. So we will change the display to flex. You can now see what happens here. If I just change this display to flex, this layout changes completely. You will now see this is the home section, this is this section. So it ultimately changes here. You can see here. So after this, what we need to say flex direction to column, and the height we need to say 100 VH. So height is now constant, you will now see. So now basically we need to style this scroll class. So when we scroll this page, we first of all need to change the display to flex, flex direction to again column, and overflow in the y direction needs to be scroll. And basically justify content to be space between, and the height will be 100 VH. So now you can see that there is a scroll here. You can see here, this is a scroll section for the comment section that you see. So when you see your comments, there is a scroll button out there. You can see here, this is a scroll section. So after this, guys, we will now target the content and also the footer at the same time. And also we need to change its display to flex, flex direction to column. And now basically we will target the navigation drawer. So this is the navigation menu. So again we need to change the display to flex direction to column, and here we need to change the height to 100 VH, width to also 240 pixel. So now you can see it is stacking up here. It has got this fixed width here. You will see 240 pixel, and we need to make its position fixed so it is not movable. So position we will say fixed at the left hand corner, and also we will say left to 0, and basically we will transform this and translate 3D and 0 comma 0 comma 0, and also we will have a transition effect which is transform for 0.15 seconds. So we need to define this transform section, guys. So basically after this we will say nav drawer greater than star flex to none, and also inside your masthead section z index will be 1 and flex will be none. And also we will be having, we need to first of all disable this. We don't need to show this. If you see this, we don't need to show this. So what we can do is that we need to hide this navigation drawer when we load the page. So we can style this height transform. We will change it to translate 3D minus 100% 00 important. So now you can see it is not seeing here. If you refresh the page, the navigation drawer is not seeing. So now we need to click this icon to open this navigation menu. So for this we need to write some JavaScript here. So these flex elements we need to write display flex align item center. All these sections, and right here guys we need to toggle this. So right here inside your JavaScript we will write a simple function which is toggle navigation drawer. So we will add this class dynamically toggle height. So now you can see when I click this icon, the navigation bar is showing. You can see that. So it just requires these two lines of JavaScript code to toggle it like this. So now after this, what we need to say is that we need to target the head class lead button row, and here we will say justify content to space between. So now you can see it has moved to this portion here, this upload button, and also this A side span display to block. So now you can see. Then we need to say a lead view count. So basically align self to flex end. And now guys, we will target the actual media class, which is, we need to align the items in flex start. So now you can see that. And also media body, we need to change flex to 1. And button li, this flex will be none. And for the button, we need to change display to flex. And also the align the items in the center position. And then guys, we will target this class next step bar, first child, flex to 1. So now basically we will target this in search field where we search the videos. So display to flex, flex to 1. So margin left will be 0.5 rem. So you can see that. Once again, now we will target the actual search input, flex to 1, and the max width will be 550 pixel. So now you can see it has got a minimum width here, you can see 550 pixel. So now we just need to style this. We need to have a border of 2 pixel 0 0. So now it has some border radius 1 pixel solid. This is a color which is E2 E2 E2. So this is a color. After this we also need to style the search button to class, which is, we need to change the border radius to 0.2 pixel, and we need to have a border from the left position which is 0, and margin to also 0. So you can see that. So now basically we will be having the spacing. The width we need to give 400 pixel. You can now see the width has been successfully changed here. Same we need to go for footer, and this comments button upload is need not have to show. So you can see that upload button is not showing here when we load the page. So this style changes that. Some more styles here, which is, if I paste it here and explain to you. So basically here we are just styling this comment navigation drawer. We are giving some padding to it like this. You can see now it has got some space here due to this padding. After this comment filter we are targeting it, you can see that. So this is your footer. So this is the horizontal line that we have crossed. So now this is completed. Now we move to the typography. So basically all the headings which are used, we need to change its font family. So this is the font family we will use, Roboto. which YouTube uses. You can see that the font is changed here. So after this, we will use this text color, guys, for this application. This is the color. This is grayish color. And basically, specifically for H1 tag, we will use the font size of 1.5 rem and a font weight of 400. And for H3, our font size will be 0.8125 rem and font weight will be 500. Similarly, H5 paragraph text area. So if I paste it, so these are all have different colors, which is for username, view count. So we are just setting up these fonts and colors. You can also change it accordingly. So you can see the fonts are successfully changed. You can see that. Basically now what we need to do is that, so whenever we hover onto these list items, we need to change its underline. We don't need to show the underline that is seen right here inside the menu icon. So we will say li hover. We need to first of all remove the underline, text decoration to none. So you can see that. So again, if I refresh it, so again paste it. Well, you can see this is the footer button that we are targeting here, like right here at the bottom. So I'll leave it. What is this? Then our section comes is guys, which is the button section and the anchor tag. For this, first of all, we need to change the underline. So text decoration will be none. So now you can see the underlines will not be there. So basically, if I remove this line, you can see the underlines will be there. So now this underline will not be there. After this, we also need to remove li list type to none. So for each of the button, we need to have a simple border of 1 pixel solid light gray, and the background of the application needs to be this f8 f8, and the button needs to be round 2 pixel. You can see that. So basically here we will target the subscribe button. Display we will change it to flex, and specifically we will target the subscribe button class. This is a subscribe button that we are targeting. So basically first of all we will change the background to be this E62117. This is the red color. After that, margin will be 0. We will have a border from the top right position to be 0. Also from the bottom side to be also 0. Border right will be none, 0, and border will be none. So there are some pseudo classes, which is subscribe, button, span. We need to change the color to white. Font weight 400. Font size will be 0.75 rem. Then we will be styling this subscribe count that you see, guys, which is 145. So now to style this, we have this class subscribe count. So here we will be giving a border radius of 0 2 pixel, 2 pixel 0. So border left would be 0. Font weight will be 400. Font size will be 0.75. So border will be 1 pixel solid light gray, and the background will be this color. We need to give a padding of 0.32 rem. So now you can see it is successfully styled here. 145 is showing here. So now we will target button flat. So we need to center the text. We need to give the padding from the top position. Border from the top position, 1 pixel solid. So basically, guys, whenever we hover onto this, we need to change its background color to another color. So what we can do, we can say nav drawer hover to be this color, which is 444. So now you can see the background color is changing, and also we need to change its text color. So the background will be 444. So now what will happen, for each of the input field we have this gray background. So after this we will have another nav drawer a hover. So we need to change the color to white. So you can see that this is the overall functionality. So the nav bar is almost complete, guys. You can see that. So now we will move to the next container, guys, which is switch container. So cursor we will change to pointer, position to be relative, so here we will be having switch bar, cursor will be grab, background will be this one 22 122 198. So you can now see we will give it a width of 31 pixel and a height of 14 pixel, and border radius of 8 pixel. So this is a section that we are styling, guys. You can see that. So after this, we need to write another class which will be switch circle. So here the position will be absolute. Top will be 1 pixel, left will be 18 pixel, width height 12 pixel, border radius will be 50%. So you can give this box shadow, guys. This is nice little effect that you can give here to this switch circle like this. So now guys we will style this image which is present inside this iframe, this video. So first of all we will make a full fixed width 400 pixel and height of 240 pixel. So now you can see that, and then basically we will have the image styled height of 48 and width of also 48. So all the images are styled, and image aside width of 120, height of also 90 pixel. So after this guys we will put a logo here of YouTube, and we will target the logo class. So here we will provide a background which is the YouTube logo. If you see here, you can use any logo of your choice. So now you can see right here at the very top we have this YouTube logo which is appearing. And for the actual button guys, which is, we will use another button which is this one. This is a user profile image guys for your image. You can take any image. Let me take my image, copy image address, simply change it. You can see that. So this header section is almost complete guys. So basically now we need to move to the, so I think this application is almost complete. So basically it is done for small devices up till now. You can now see if I This is first of all mobile first. You can see it is completely responsive on the mobile device. So this project is complete here. So when it comes to the tablet and the big devices such as PC and uh, laptop, here you can see the design is not looking good. So we need to elongate. So what we can do is that we can write some media query. As you see inside the CSS, we have media queries, which makes it fully responsive. So first of all, we will target the medium screens, which is such as tablet and laptops. So here what we will say that media, this is the way by which you declare media queries. So minimum width we will provide, which will be 650 pixels. So this will be the end breakpoint. So here we will be having the content flex direction to be row, flex wrap, no wrap, and justify content to be flex start, align the items in the flex start direction. So now guys, you can now see it is now looking somewhat good. So now this is looking at the tablet here, you can now see. It is looking somewhat good. So after this, we will also set it for the aside section. Width will be 350 pixel and flex will be none. And for the main section and for the iframe, they will have a fixed width. So now you can see for the higher devices, the width and height changes. You can now see for medium devices. You can see that. And also guys, this button upload, search field, comment section, all this we need to change the display property to block. So whenever you are on mobile devices, this button, this upload button will not be shown. You can now see. And also the comment section is also not shown. But when you move to the higher devices, this comment section will also be shown. This search field, this notification bell icon. So this ends right here. So now we will target the large screens. So basically all the devices which have a minimum width of 1000 pixel, we just need to justify content center. That's it. So now if you refresh it guys, your interface is ready here. This is the YouTube video page clone, which is built using Flexbox layout. So it is completely responsive. You can now see it is also valid on mobile devices, PC, tablet, and also laptop. So it is having the related video section or suggested videos. This is your YouTube logo. Navigation is also there. You can see the navigation. So all the source code is given in the description of the live stream, guys. Aryan is saying India won. Vimanshu Aryan, uh, do Omegle bots spam with captcha? Also subscribe the channel as well, guys, if you are watching it for the very first time. And now if you have any sort of questions, you can ask.